Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy 4th of July. Broadcasting live from Morelia, Mexico. I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. Had a little technical difficulty this morning, but we got it all together now. I had to switch computers, so I have a totally different setup. We have a lot going on down here in Morelia, Mexico. Took a fabulous trip this week. It was fascinating. I've got a lot of video clips to share with you. If you're new here, let us know what you want to know. Let us know what you know. Ask questions, leave comments, and if you like the content, click the like button. Why not? Your fingers ain't got nothing else to do. So I think I'm ready. Let's go to comments and see who is in the house this morning. We got Old Growth in the house. We got Steve in Kansas City in the house. We got DJ Buzzard in the house speaking that Spanish. Hugh is in the house, and I do believe that Hugh is a member. Thank you for your support, Hugh. Elizabeth Anderson's got out of the hospital or is getting better. Good for you. Keep on healing, girl. Heal on. Healing is good. We got Char Williams in the house. Yes, it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning here in Morelia. The sun is out. It's partly cloudy. I got one hoodie on today, and this is July. That's the beauty of living in Morelia specifically. It's probably about 72 degrees outside. And Char Williams being here last night, Mother Nature was rocking and rolling last night. Did you hear all that stuff last night, Char? It was boom, boom, bam, bam. And I know you got a view. I know you was checking it out. Electricity going all through the air. It was much better than fireworks. That was all happening last night. I'm so happy to have electricity this morning. I was just waiting for all the lights to go out, but the weather, it's another beautiful day here. Maybe it's 72 degrees. There's no humidity. Morelia, Mexico is a great place to look at if you're considering relocating or visiting Mexico. We got Gary in the house. Everybody's speaking Spanish today. Good for you. Marco in Chicago speaking that Spanish. He can do it too because he's fluent in Spanish. I don't know why. We got Alana. Buenos dias. We got Ken in Miami. Kevin Williams in Colorado. We're going coast to coast. And now even the Canadians are showing up. We got Stephen, Ola, Stephen, Mary J. Buenos dias, Ola, everyone. Hey, Ohio red hoodie guy. That would be me. I'm the Ohio red hoodie guy. It'll be 90. Oh, Elizabeth, I didn't know you were in Ohio. We got Morelia humidity here. No humidity down here, I'm telling you. Yes, Char. Yes, I saw the storms. Tooth Fairy and I were out there in it for a little while. Oh, right on. Marielle, buenos dias from Tucson. I think that is in Arizona. Good morning. I will be in Morelia. Arrive at the airport at noon. Staying for a month or two. We'll be looking for a furnished rental. Oh, let me see what's going on. I'm trying to figure out what buttons. I'm on a new computer, a different computer this morning, trying to figure out what's going on. We got another Canadian in the house. Brian, the one, the only Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden in the house. Woo! David is in house. He's in Morelia. Yeah, David heard all that electricity last night in the air. I was scared. I just got under the bed, put a blanket over my head. That's what you do. We got another Moreliaite in the room. Liston Henry, I hope you woke up feeling refreshed this morning, ready for another beautiful day. Yeah, I got up at 5:30 this morning. I got lots of notes, took a fabulous trip this week. I got some excellent video clips. Of course, when you show up on Saturday, my videos that I put up on the internet, I try to make them only about 10 minutes long because a lot of people have very short attention spans. So when you come visit us on Saturday and I share with you the video clips, you get to see almost 20, 25 minutes of the video clips. And just to give you a little preview, before I forget, last week we have a couple of subscribers, Sheila and Rudy, a couple of soul sister, soul brother living in Mazatlan. And I've done interviews with them. I visited their apartment in Mazatlan frequently. They're about my age. And last week, Rudy popped on for a second and said, Bill, I've been diagnosed with colon cancer. And so I've got to go back to the United States to go to the doctor. So that was like a serious announcement to me because I know them pretty well. So I called Rudy this week. I talked to them like Tuesday of this week. And I said, Rudy, what's happening? What, you got colon cancer? What's that all about? What are you going to do? And talked to Rudy and Sheila. And he said, yeah, they found the colon cancer. I'm going to go up to the United States. They're going to cut it all out. I don't have to go through no chemotherapy or nothing like that. I'll be good. So I believe he goes into the hospital July 17th. They're going to cut out the colon cancer. And then Rudy and Sheila, after all that, sit in the hospital for a while, eat some ice cream and some Jell-O, pay the doctors about $150 million. And then they'll be back in Mexico. But please extend your wishes and prayers to the best for Rudy. Nothing worse than something terrible like that going on in your life. Ambrose Ola from California, Randy Rudolph. Buenos dias, my brother and family, Randy. Always great to see you in the house. We got Linda Jordan from Oakland in the house, right? Oh, we got Oakland. We got people from all over in here. Hey, Marco. Oh, Ray Garcia from El Paso. We got Tejas in the house. That video, Brian Pretty Boy Maiden commenting that video did on Moray was beautiful. Tooth Fairy, when you say you are living in paradise, I can see why. Brian Pretty Boy Maiden, always great to see you here, and you're very welcome. I got some more clips. I have more clips. I'm still very happy living in Mexico. I don't get out much. I'm trying to figure out. I have a new camera set up. I'm trying to figure out what camera is what. Okay, what camera is this? Okay, that is this camera. Okay. I got my cameras all switched around, man. I don't know what I'm doing. What camera I'm at now? Okay, I'm trying to get this camera stuff all straightened out. Okay, what is that? That is that camera. What camera is this? Here. There we go. Okay, so that camera is that camera. Okay, I'm just trying to figure this out, man. What camera is what camera? I'll get it together here in a second. I'm still very happy to live here in Mexico. The Mexicans are still treating me pretty good. It's just fabulous. But let me give you a quick tip on where I was this week. I went to Irapuato from Morelia, directly north of Morelia. Jumped on the bus. I took the Primera Plus Golden bus. It was exactly 2 hours and 10 minutes to get there. Irapuato was a real freaking surprise. It's kind of a big city. I say kind of because the population is somewhere between 600 and 700,000. No. 600 to 700,000 people. And this was an unbelievable trip. I was overwhelmed, totally overwhelmed. And I would say, if you this is worth a visit. Marco just donated $20 to the channel. He clicked my donate button that you can find that down in the description below. Thank you, Marco, very much for contributing to the channel so we can pay our bills and stay on the air. But anyway, let me get right to some clips here. I got a lot of clips. And some of these clips, I think of Brian Maiden, and you'll see why in a second. And for you new people here, okay, now again, and many of you guys that come every Saturday, you've seen the view from my apartment. And you can imagine last night that was all dark and there was nothing but lightning going all through there. I thought it was Armageddon. I thought Armageddon had arrived. I was just waiting for some of these buildings to get set on fire. But to my trip, let's see, there's the bus. I'm going to get on one of those buses. Primera Plus. I'd never seen this this is the bus station in Morelia. That must be new. I've never seen that there before. So I get on the bus and I can charge my telephone on here. There are electrical outlets. I'm sitting next to that couple over there with their two little cute babies, and the babies didn't make a peep they slept for 2 hours and 10 minutes. People were watching movies on the bus. If you come to Mexico and you're going to take a bus trip, take Primera Plus. I love it. The trip one way was $10, and that was with my senior citizen discount card. So I guess one way without the senior citizen discount card would have cost $20 round trip, $40. But with my senior citizen discount card, it was only $20 round trip. And your contributions to the channel made it so that I can do that. And, not that. But here's the view from the bus. The good bus lines have clean windows so you can take pictures like this. But as you look out, you can see how green and beautiful everything is. That's because it's been raining every day for about a month here in the Morelia area. But just beautiful. Just beautiful. And you know, I got my Wi-Fi, I've got my computer, I got my laptop, but I didn't want to look at anything except for this beautiful scenery for a couple of hours. I mean, there you go, lakes, lots of egrets, cows and horses. We don't have scenery like this in Ohio. You people in California got scenery like this. You people up in Canada might have some scenery like that. But in Mexico, whenever you take a bus ride, it's just fabulous, especially with Premier Plus, because they wash their windows before you get on the bus. Some of the buses are cheaper, but they don't have bathrooms and they don't wash their windows. And let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Now, hold on a second, because I switched computers. So I want to make an adjustment. It's going to take me about 10 seconds. Give me 15 seconds. Okay, I'm back. That's what James Brown would say. I'm back. Woo. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Oh, that laptop was sitting a little too low, like I was looking down at the ground to talk to you guys. That ain't cool. Oh, man. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. We got that camera going. We got this camera going. We got Holly in the background waiting on Christmas time to show up. We're good to go. Let's get back to comments and see what is going on. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's look over here. My fellow senior IMAPAM card for discounts. Yes, for discounts. And also with senior citizen discount card, you get into all the movie theaters for half price. And movies are inexpensive down here. I'm going to say $4. $4 to see a movie. But with your senior citizen discount card, you get in for $2. Can you say $2 for a movie? We got Angela Morris in the house. Hola, amigos. We're going to have a wonderful day, I'm sure, with Bill the Geek. Thank you so much, Angela. I do what I can with what I got. Well, the Mexicans should treat you good. To me, you look like you can be from Panama or Costa Rica. Yeah, the Mexicans ask me if I'm from Jamaica and Cuba. That's what I get. You from Jamaica? You from Cuba? I'm going to start saying yes. Hi, Charles. We are well. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, now, buenos dias, familia. Tooth Fairy in the house. Thanks, Brian. You're the best. And we got Justin in the house contributing to the channel. Thank you so much, Justin, in Iowa, I think. Thank you so much for helping us pay for our travel and rent and utilities and stuff like that. Manny boy, I'm living in Pura Vida. I'm living la pure. I'm living the pure life. Manny's living the pure life. Good for you. And we got my girlfriends here, your wives will be there on Sunday getting permanent residency card. Woo-wee, yeah, sure, yeah. I want to meet you two girls because women that got permanent residency cards, they go up high out on my dating list because I know that they got money. To get a permanent residency card in Mexico, you got to have like $5 million US in the bank. They don't just hand those out. You have to get a permanent visa in in Mexico. You got to have like $5 million in the bank cash. You know, yeah, girls, I want to meet you. Yeah, I got me 2 sugar mamas coming down here. They'll be there. They're coming down on Sunday. They'll be legal on Monday. Congratulations. Look me up. And for what it's worth, my dentist appointment got postponed until the following week. I was supposed to be in the dentist chair Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm on the bus. They tell me, hey, can you move it to the next week to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? So this week I'm wide open, girls. You can with that $5 million you get in the bank, you can wine me, dine me. I might even wear a Speedo. Ha 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 ha. La dee da 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 dee da da. Hoo hoo. Jordan, I'm having a little vision problem today. Let's move the camera a little closer so I can read this. Jordan, good morning, blessings. I'm so scared to head back to my radio. Why? With your videos, it helps me a lot. With all this immigration stuff going on here in the United States. Yes. Oh, man, all that immigration stuff in the United States is just, what's the word? I'm just going to say effed up. I'm going to show you some more video clips here shortly on my trip from this week. And then I'm doing that'll go up on Tuesday. On Thursday, I'm putting up a video about legalize all the illegals in the United States. Just make them legal. Then we won't have no problems. Make everybody legal. Just pass out for 1 month. Pass out citizenship cards. Just do it for 1 month. Everybody that's here can stay. You can be from Canada, the Ukraine, Venezuela, Uruguay, Mexico, Cuba. For 1 month, it's everybody in for free card. 1 month. So yeah, let all they say 20 million, 30 million. Hey, it's everybody get in free. Bam. You got 1 month. You get a card, and that's it. You said that fix all of that now. Okay, so let's get back to Sheila in the house. Good morning. Mexico does you well. Miss Mazatlan, hot in Phoenix, and we were just talking about you. This is Sheila, and we were just talking about Rudy a couple of seconds ago. Ooh la la, Bill, that Speedo under wraps. Ha ha ha. Hey, I just looked up Irapuato on Wikipedia, and it won't repeat what I read, but it's bad cartel shit. Yeah, and speaking of the cartel, are you crazy? I mean, I've been here 20 years. I've never had a problem. 20 years. I had more problems in the United States than here. And with all the craziness in the United States, I mean, come on, man. Just come on down. I'll say it again. As long as you're not out buying drugs, God forbid you're selling drugs, God forbid you're not insulting Mexicans or hitting on their wives or their daughters and treating them badly or insulting people. I mean, but hey, I'm just going to say, if all the people that work online, all of the retired people in the United States knew how fabulous Mexico was, they would all move down here. And that would really put a cut in the economy of the United States. That's why there's so much bad propaganda out there about Mexico, because Mexico is fabulous. The climate is great. The food is great. It's really super affordable. Let's talk about the peso just a little bit. The peso is going up. I don't know if the value of the peso is going up as much as the value of the dollar is going down. The value of the dollar is going down internationally, and I think that's affecting its relationship with the peso. But in the 1 year that I've lived here, with the value of the peso strengthening over the value of the dollar, my rent has gone up $50. So I'm at about $477 a month, which is damn good. I'll pay that. I'll pay $477 a month. Okay, now let's see what I'm missing here. Felicidades, Alisa. Life's better in Mexico if fluent in Spanish. And let's talk about the Spanish thing a little bit. When I was in Irapuato, some of the people spoke a dialect of Spanish I wasn't understanding anything. Other people, I could talk to them, I could understand everything. So, just come down, just do what you can, be cool, be friendly, and Spanish or no Spanish. I mean, hey, you can get around, you'll be okay. Now, happy Saturday, amigos, and Tolda, hopefully all is well with you. I'm going to check on a retiree's visa this week. Is there a financial requirement? Oh, that's funny, girl. Yeah, you got to look into that, because yes, there are financial requirements, and they're quite high, I'm going to say. I mean, to get a 1 year visa, I'm going to say you have to 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year permanent visa. You have to prove you have so much money in the bank. I think it starts out around $2,500 worth of income a year. So check into that. And in the description below, you can check out the Mexican, there's a link to the Mexican relocation guide. And if you go to their website, I think they have pages on what the requirements are, and the requirements to get in will vary from consulate to consulate throughout the United States. Maybe a little bit higher, a little bit lower. Doc, Ola, Bill, and Holly checking from Ajijic. And I've completed my residency. Good for you. At 63, Ajijic, not the place for me. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Too many old people leaving for San Miguel Allende, Querétaro, and Tulum for the next few months. Okay, now let me say this about living in Ajijic. Ajijic, and he's saying now get this. He's saying at 63, Ajijic is not the place for me. That sounds like it should be a rap song. At 63, Ajijic ain't the place for me. Hey, let me say it again. At 63, Ajijic ain't the place to me. Sound like Elvis, don't it? At 63, Ajijic ain't the place for me. No. Now let me say this. When I lived in Mazatlan, The first time I visited Mazatlan, I was living right next to Ajijic, and I was at a bed and breakfast in Mazatlan, and the owner, she told me, and at this time I was like 65. No, this is 3 years ago, so I was like 66, and she told me, Bill, you're too young. You're too young to live in Ajijic at 66, right? At 66 is too 66 is too young to live in Ajijic. And God bless the people that live in Ajijic. It's the senior citizen gringo capital of Mexico. But I mean, you go to Ajijic, and all the people in Ajijic have silver hair. That's what I like about that's what I liked about Mazatlan and Morelia. It's all people of all different ages. You don't see any kids in Ajijic. You're not allowed to have kids in Ajijic. You're not allowed to be younger than like 70 in Ajijic. No. And God, it's a wonderful place, and it's expensive too. But when I was there, I enjoyed it immensely until I got out and explored to other places. I haven't been to San Miguel Allende, that's SMA, in quite some times, and I've never been to Querétaro. Get that, folks. Now I'm not calling it the Q place anymore because I figured out how to say it. Now, here we go. But good. Yeah, get out of Ajijic. It's a great landing spot to stay there for maybe a month or 2 months and then get out and about and see what is really happening in your fine and minding your own business. You're okay. Yeah. That's huge. That's just minding your own business. And I tell you, I don't join groups. I don't join expat groups. I don't join white groups. I don't join Democrat groups, Republican groups. I don't join black groups. I don't join I'm straight groups. I just hang out in my apartment, take trips, edit videos, go to parks and cities, and I just mind my own business. People say that I'm not social. That's me. But it's great for my peace of mind, minding my own. I stay informed. I can tell you all about Donald Trump and all of his people and what they doing. And I told people not to vote for Donald Trump. Yeah, I told them. Didn't I tell them? I told everybody don't. But no. But anyway, I just mind my own business, and that way I can walk around the streets. Here in Mexico, I can say hello, share my love with people. But other than saying hello to people, that's all I want. And I got a bunch of video clips to share with you, but this older Mexican woman, and when I say older, that means she's about my age. She lives in my neighborhood. She owns a house like about a block away from me, Mexican lady. And I'm walking down the street and she hits on me, man. She wants me to come over to her place for dinner and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, but I've been there before. And I was thinking about this because I had a Mexican woman that was like 10 years, 15 years older than me in Puerto Vallarta, lived down the street from where I live. She fell in love with me, man. She was addicted. You don't know. I thought she was just a friend, but she wanted to be my lover. That was some freaky, she was addicted. So what am I talking about? I'm saying beware, mind your own business and look out for, if you're a man, look out for older women that want to hook up and take over. I'm just saying. People talking to each other. Yeah. Ola, my Buckeye from Georgia, I guess. We got Johnny Williams in the house. Buenos dias, my brother. Glad to see you on this beautiful day. Johnny, great to see you here. She thinks so, she speaks. In the house, beautiful day here in Morelia. I'm going to call you this week so that we can set up that interview. I enjoyed Ajijic a lot with my best friend, but I could not live there also. I was told I was a young senior. That's funny. I was told I'm a young senior. And I'm telling you, man, I like seeing little kids. I like seeing college kids, young adults. The people I was on the bus with, taking my last trip, they had two little infants with them on. I like age diversity. I didn't move to Mexico to live in an old folks' home. No, I didn't. Blue Old Longe. Ooh, girl. Feliz Sábado. Happy Saturday. Hello, Bill and everyone. Hello to you, Blue Owl. Great to see you here. We got Lawhoff in the house. Okay. Oh, and I was told the senior no longer available to expats, just to nationals. Anyone else? I've heard that also from I almost said your real name. I know your real name now, but I was told that by someone in Ajijic maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. So I don't know what's going on. I have to check it out. Gary, Bill, where do you most of your food shopping? The big box stores or the local markets? The local, I go to the local, they call them tiendas, and these are shops that are about as big as my apartment, but they have some of them are just cheese. Some of them are just beef. Some of them are just fish. And that's all they have. The place is big as my apartment. So I go to those places like once a day to get some milk, because, other stuff, maybe some bread, I go to the small places every day, but having been out of town most of this week, and I was traveling the week before that. So Sunday, I'm going to a big box grocery store and just stock up on a bunch of stuff all at the same time. I've said it before. Tooth Fairy knows about this place. La Comer, it's fabulous big box grocery store. Fabulous. Walmart is, I can see Walmart from my window here. I can go in there. It's kind of dark and dingy, so I don't. But most of the time I go to the local tiendas. That's where I go. Now, Bill, that older lady wanted some chocolate chip. Yes, she did. You don't know. I'm telling you, man. She was like a guided missile. So let's get to some more clips. Let me click this. And this is where I was. And the trip was fabulous. That's all I can say. Here the bus is on the edge of town. And I'm going to tell you something. When you go to bus stations, you might be going through a city and stop at a bus station, just stop, pick some people up, go to the next place. And bus stations by no way indicate what the city really looks like in El Centro. So Irapuato, I would say, is definitely worth a 3 or 4 night visit. 3 or 4 nights for sure. Again, here's the bus station in Irapuato. The bus station inside, population about 600 to 700,000 people. The people were very friendly. I'm going to get one of these taxis. Also, what I liked about Irapuato is they do have Uber and Didi. Uber and Didi, and for what it's worth, Primera Plus, they have a bus leaving from Irapuato every hour that goes to Morelia. Every hour, all day long, they have a bus that goes right to Morelia, and I think it's every hour from Morelia to Irapuato. And I'm going to show my hotel room because there was a special thing. For me, I got to find a hotel that has a deck. I got to have a little deck to sit out on so I can look out of the deck and see what the peoples are doing. But here you go. Here's my hotel room. Look at this. I got a king size bed and a queen size bed. I got a big fold out couch, and look over there. I got a dining table and a refrigerator. I think I've only been in 2 hotels in 4 years on the road with a refrigerator. And here's my little deck set up. I got a chair out there. I'm connected to the internet with my telephone hotspot. There you go. I can see the people driving up and down the street. I got my chair, got my computer. I'm good to go. And here we go. Now I'm going to show you the very special part. Let me stop that. And here is the name of that hotel. It's called Hotel Suites Reyes. Hotel Suites Reyes. I believe that means Queens. Hotel of the Queens. It was about $45 a night. I thought, and that was very affordable. The people were very friendly. Oh man, I'm missing a video clip that was very important. Oh man, I did not upload the most important video clip, and I'm upset. Maybe this is it. Is this it? No. Because if you go into the bathroom, there's a computer. If you go into the bathroom, they had a bathtub. Bathtubs all over Mexico are rare. They had a big bathtub, really hot water. I took a bath. It was fabulous. I just loved it. I loved it. Let me, no, I'm not plugged in. I can't show you the bathtub. Maybe I'll show you that next week. So now, so now I'm going down to the main plaza. And I'm going to tell you, there was here's pork for carnitas. And this guy's just chopping it up and selling it. All that whole window is pork. And the town, this is one of the plazas. They have like 5 plazas, all giant, lots of people. I'm shooting this video Wednesday around 12:30 in the afternoon. And every week I go to the plaza and I walk down or around the plaza in these buildings around the plaza. Usually they have arches covering them. But this, I'm going to call it the arch walk. what you're seeing now, this goes all the way around the big plaza. But it's like 5 blocks long. Let me make a note of where I'm stopping. Here I'm stopping. I'm stopping. Okay. Because next we're going to go to a side street. And okay, right there. Okay. So but the side streets, I did walk around on many of the side streets. Here we are in the historic zone, lots of taxis. And again, I was very happy that I could use Uber and Didi. I took a taxi to my hotel, but to get to the bus station, I took Didi. So the taxi charged me, I'm going to say $4 to get to the hotel. Didi cost me like $2 to get back from the hotel. Okay, now, I was totally overwhelmed by this plaza. There's like 8 old churches. This city began. Oh, here's this lady. Check out this lady here. I'm going to turn that off, turn it back on. I'm going to spin around here, and I'm taking this with my camera and not my secret glasses. But on the right here, soon you're going to see a couple of ladies. Here they are. Look at this lady here giving me the peace sign. She was giving me the peace sign right there. And there you go, peace. She's saying, hola, right on. A friendly lady. I'm just walking around, checking stuff out. And look at those apartments right on the plaza. And there is Miguel Hidalgo, famous with the revolution. There are towns and streets named for him all over Mexico. But if I were going to live in this town, I might want to live right on the plaza because there's so much food to eat. And the main plaza, the main market in the plaza is called the Hidalgo Market. You'll see that in a second. Yeah, I'm just going to keep on rolling. Check this out. Check that. That's where I would want to live, in one of those apartments right there. And here is the city sign. Let me turn that off. And let's turn this back on and go back to here. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Here is the city sign, Irapuato, and you can see the Mercado Hidalgo in the background. It is giant, and Irapuato is the strawberry capital of Mexico. And when you look at the sign name, as I play this again, notice the strawberry at the very right-hand side for the O in Irapuato. There you go. And if you're a church goer and you just like visiting the churches and cathedrals all over Mexico, you can see here, you can see a church straight ahead. There's another one over there on the right. And look at how big this plaza is. This is one of the biggest plazas I've visited in Mexico. Lots of churches. Here, and see, look at how big that plaza is. Look at all the people walking around. It was huge, and the people were very friendly. Some people were coming up to me and saying hello What are you doing here? Where are you from? Yeah, I could live right in one of those apartments on the plaza. And when I start showing you some of this food that was available, look, two more church steeples, three more church steeples away from the plaza. So if you like going to church, you could just be going. You just be going to church like all day, every day. Now we're going to start in a second here. We're going to start seeing some food. Oh, food everywhere, places to get your shoe shined. And surprisingly, they had pizza all over town. You can get pizza by the slice. And some of their pizzas have cheese and hot dogs on top. Cheese and hot dogs solely. No pepperoni, just cheese and hot dogs. And you know me, I like places like this. This is an Italian restaurant. This is an Italian restaurant. Nobody's there. But I just love being able to walk around the plaza, maybe stop here and get me some fettuccine or maybe some, just spaghetti and meatballs. Here we go. And then these little side streets. You have the big plaza with all the people and all the food. I haven't even gotten to the really good food yet. The ceramic, artistic balls all over the place. Happy people walking around. And I'm going to show you this. Okay, is this where I want to be? And this is off of the plaza. More shops. I was totally lost. You're going to see a guy on the right here in a minute. There he is, the guy with the cowboy hat. There, hi there. Yeah, that guy. I'm going to stop that and play it again. You got to see him again. That guy. What number is that? That's number 38. That guy. That guy was sitting. I was sitting in this portion of the exterior plaza. I was sitting where you're going to see him sitting, and he came right over and sat right next to me. I mean, he came right over and sat right next to me, and he introduced himself. That right, him right there. He introduced himself to ask me where I was from. How was it going? How was I liking the city? And we talked for maybe a half an hour, all in Spanish. Here's some more cathedrals. Again, check out. Oh, and in the middle there, that colorful building, that is the market. Look at how it's like 3 blocks. No, okay, it's like 2 blocks long. It is just huge. I got lost in there. And of all the churches, I went into a couple. And this one was huge. They didn't have a service going on. Or maybe they did. I don't know. Here's a camera shot. Another. I think that this church was built back in like 1700. There's the big plaza again, and you can see people of all ages. And I didn't see anybody that was apparently Canadian or American. I didn't see any Americans the whole times I was there, but I wasn't checking anybody's ID. And this thing cracks me up right here. Once you get off the plaza, there are a lot of other places to walk to. And I just love these walk signs. Little green man walking means it's time to walk. Time to walk. And if it turns red, that means it's time not to walk. The first time I ever saw the green walking man was in downtown San Francisco about 25 years ago. They had those in downtown San Francisco, the green walking man. I've only said, oh, they have those in Morelia downtown. But okay, let me show you this beautiful side street. You have the big main mall, these beautiful side streets. It was just beautiful. And look how clean. As we watch these videos, we haven't seen any trash, no trash on the street. Nobody robbing me. You don't see anybody coming up to me with a gun, trying to take my camera, trying to take my money. Nobody's bothering me. And you don't see anybody looking at me. I'm walking around all these places with my camera. Everybody knows I'm taking pictures. Nobody's bothering me. You don't see the cartel. You don't see the cartel running after me. Nobody coming up to me trying to sell me drugs. No, it's all good. People talk about the cartel. How many videos have I made? How many cities and pueblos have I been to? How many videos have you seen with Bill the Geek? I only had one video where the cartel kids are out trying to kill each other. Only one video out of 100, 200 places I've been. Mexico is way safer than the United States. Now, hang on, because soon in this video, I'm going to show you some food eating people that will blow your mind. Let me say this. Let's see. I'm going back in time here. Okay, I'm going back in time. Here we go. Gary. Bill is a ladies' man. He's running things through Morelia. No, I am not a ladies' man. No. I stay at home. I just stay at home, mind my own business. That's what I do. Bill, where? Okay, food shopping. We did that. Bill, that older lady wanted some chocolate chip. Okay, we did that. Circus Tiger. That's a nice name. Have you been to Ensenada? I live in California and was thinking of moving there to still be close to my Californian neighbor. No, I have not been to Ensenada. When I lived in Mazatlan, I thought about visiting there, but Ensenada is a bit more. I'd say it's probably twice as expensive as Morelia. You got Los Cabos, La Paz, those places. So I just kind of stayed away from it. When my channel grows, I get up to like 100,000 subscribers. Then I might visit then because I got more money. All right. Bill, how you grocery shop is how we used to shop in Brooklyn back in the day. Alana, my sister lived at 96th and West End Avenue in Manhattan for 10 years. And I visited her all the time. And one store I remember in Manhattan was Zabar's. Wow, what a fabulous delicatessen. And there are so many places like that throughout Mexico. And at my hotel that I stayed at in Irapuato, they made me a great chicken torta. It was fabulous. That's the way I eat. Is chicken the predominant meat eaten around there? There is. I'm going to show you some food here in a minute. There is no predominant food in Mexico. Okay, now, West Indian, you can get you can get every type of food that you can think of. Manny boy, what's the name of the hotel? And we can it up on Google. Might have pictures. Let me okay now. Okay, so let me do this. Here you go. Here's the name of the hotel right there. Now, not all of the rooms had balconies. I had to ask. I found this where I found this hotel on Google Maps. I go to Google Maps, zoom in on the town, click the hotel button, and then they give you a bunch. Let me try it right now. I'm just going to go in here right now. I'm going to go to Google Maps. And here we go. Go to, okay, now. Okay, so, okay, let me try something on the computer right now. And let me show you Google Maps. Here we go. Okay, now. Okay, so here we go. So I'm in Google Maps. I'm going to zoom out. You can see Irapuato right here. I'm going to zoom out and zoom out. Let's zoom in a tad. And then let's close this. And I'm going to click this hotels button right there. And I'm going to scroll down. And I should find here it is right here. Hotel Suites Day Rays right here. They're saying that it's about $42 a night. Hotel Suites Day Rays. I really liked it, but not all of the rooms, not all of the rooms. Not all of the rooms have a balcony. You have to ask for the balcony. Here's a picture of the rooms right here. This looks like my room right here. There you go. Looky there. See? Not all of the rooms. Look, that looks like my room. That's what my room looks like. That looks like my bed. The bed. Oh, there's my bathtub right there. That's what sold me the balcony and the bathtub. It was a deep bathtub with really hot water, but there is the hotel right there. And the lady that checked me in, her name was Nancy. There you go. So there's the name of the hotel. There's how I found it on Google Maps. And I totally enjoyed my stay there. So let's go back to comments real quick. But we don't have to go real quick. Here we go. Elba, that's lovely, but I'd rather stay in the country where I see chickens, no traffic, retired Mexican looking for small town. Yeah, Elba, we've done a bunch. If you look through my last 3 months of videos, this is the biggest city. This is the biggest city that I visited in 3 months. Yeah, all these cities that I've been into. Let's go back to the map. I visited so many small cities where the population are 30 to 50,000 people. Some of these places, 10,000 people. Yeah, and I was a little scared to visit this city because it was so big. Buses are nice and comfortable. Gustavo, go back to your country. We don't need you here. And Gustavo is so fabulous that you could join us today and share your comments. But Gustavo, what you need to do, my brother, is check out some American money, because on American money it says e pluribus unum, from many come one. From many come one. And that's what I'm all about. I'm all about from many come one. We're all brothers on the planet together. And thank God I can just hit the delete button. And you're one brother that I don't have to hear from ever again. How's that, my brother Gustavo? Now, Brian Maiden, this city looks very beautiful. Everything's so clean. People look so friendly. Irapuato, Guanajuato. I can live there. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. I'm going to say for sure it's worth a 3-night stay. There's a lot going on in that city, a lot to visit, a ton. If you just want to eat, I'm thinking going back for football season, stay right on the plaza, and I'm just going to eat food all day. Ensenada is nice and small, very good. I'm a modern 64 young looking single lady. I would love taking pictures there. And I don't know what that last word is. Good morning, Lenora. Great to see you here. Hello, everyone. Tony. Good day, Tony. Bill, does Holly make these road trips with you, or is she holding? Yeah, Holly just hangs out here. I think she goes out when I leave because the place is always messy when I get back. But I got to bring her back some friends so she don't get too lonely. The best dressed man. You're funny. That's funny. Manny boy. In the States, anyone with a camera, they feel threatened already and forget the PPL have the people have a First Amendment. Yeah, some people, they start to freak out, but that's okay. All right, the population is in Irapuato is around 600,000 as of 2020. That is a nice size for a city. Yes, it is. I love that town. Mexico is the bomb. I could live anywhere in beautiful Mexico. The spirit and energy of the people are fabulous. And Tooth Fairy is just hitting it right on the head. I mean, I go to these places and I'm just like, and I tell you something, I got a message from I got a comment from a video about 2 months ago. And when I make these videos, and you guys will see them, if you look at the thumbnail on some of these cities, at the bottom of the thumbnail, it says, I could live there. I could live there. And some guy sent me a message. Oh, after 2 days in the city, how could you know that you would live there? How do you know that you could actually live there only after 2 days in the city? That's how I ended up moving to Mazatlan. I was there for 2 days. I fell in love with Mazatlan. I moved there. I was there for 2 years. It was too hot in the summer. I was in Morelia for 3 days. And I said, I could live here. After 3 days, after the first day in Morelia, I figured I can live here. Now I live in Morelia. I've been here a year. So and Tooth Fairy is so right there. I could live many wonderful places in Mexico. It's a wonderful country. Fabulous. Zabar's is pricey. Yeah, everything in New York City is pricey, man. I'm talking, hey, Alana, I'm talking like 35 years ago. I was there 35 years ago. It was still expensive 35 years ago. Wow, it's cheap. Ladies, I can't emphasize more. Mexican men are the sexiest guapos in the world, excluding Bill the Geek. You're looking at the most guapo man. Guapo means handsome. So what Tooth Fairy meant to say is sure, Mexican men are handsome, but not as handsome as Bill the Geek. That's what she meant to say. I know she meant that. Kind, caring, intelligent, read books, and educated American men have nothing on them. And I know she wanted to add on to that, except for Bill the Geek. I knew that's what she was trying to say. MJ, good morning, Bill. I'm watching you, but the booger. Sorry. Oops. Oh, let me take care of that. Let me make a quick trip to the mirror. Sorry. Hey, why didn't somebody tell me that like an hour ago? Oh, thank God for good friends. Thank you. Yeah, I checked it out. It was definitely there. MJ, thank you. I'm sorry, folks. Boy, I thank you so much for that tip. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys are ever watching me, I got a big booger hanging out my nose. Let me know so I can make a mirror trip. Thank you, MJ. Brian Maiden, thank you very much for contributing to the channel. He just contributed $20 to the travel fund. I have more videos to come with and this is how I use your contributions to get on the road and visit places. And I still have a lot more video clips to go. Thank you, Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden, so much. And all of you for showing up, clicking the like button, clicking that subscribe button, supporting the channel, and supporting the concept of e pluribus unum, from many come one. We're all in this together. And I'm for anybody. You can be from Venezuela, Ukraine, Canada, United States, Uruguay, Mexico, Sudan. Anybody that thinks from many come one, the pluribus unum, I'm on your team. I'm on your team. I'm building my home next to La Mission. That's between Ensenada and Rosarita. Beautiful beach scenery. Good for you. Okay, now. Acting like those megas. Thank you, Manny Boy. Thank you, Manny Boy. Elva, Bill. Thank you, Bill. You are awesome. I'm Mexican. Thank you. And I like that you enjoy over there. Yeah, Mexico's fabulous. I mean, I surely love Mexico. And the Mexican people treat me wonderful. It's not like that in the United States. People say, when you going back to the United States? You visit your family? You got friends back there? I have no desire to go to the United States. I don't want to put my toe on United States soil. Hey, everybody likes what they like, right? I like Mexico. It's wonderful. Billy Weiss, good morning to you. Good morning, Bear. B is in the house. Good morning. Manny Boy on point. We got backup in the house. Yes, Tooth Fairy, I'm glad I got deported after living in the States for over 40 years. Glad, saved my money. I'm living in Tijuana for now, working well and doing better. Yeah, I got another. I get a lot of hate mail. I only have 14,000 subscribers. I can't imagine the hate mail that real popular people get. People have like 1 million subscribers. I know that they must get a lot of hate mail. I already got 14. I get somebody's what somebody. Oh, I mean, I get the hate mail, but I just delete them because it's all about the love, all about the love, all the time. And I get messages. Why we don't want you here? I get Mexicans that live here that say, we don't want you here. I get white people in Morelia that say, we don't want you here. They're white. They're Americans that live in Morelia. They don't want me here. I got Mexicans in Mexico. They don't want me here. I mean, but the good news is I'm 69. Everywhere I've lived, somebody didn't want me to live there. Everywhere. So I'm used to it now. I just mind my own business, have a good time, and I ignore people. Now, let's go over here. Here we go. Elva, Manny Boy, that's great, and more quality life there for sure. For sure, Manny Boy. My wife still works in San Francisco, and it's because my daughter is studying in San Francisco State, so is looking out for her. Good for you. And there's nothing like a college student for a kid, and there's nothing like parents that support education. And I worked in downtown San Francisco for 5 years. Nope, I have no reason to live in Mexico. Good for you, Buddhism 101. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Now, Manny Boy, it is Ava. People and myself don't know until you live it. That's right. Axel Foley in the house. Great to see you here, Billy Wise. I would like to share with your viewers, we have lived below the cathedral with a view from the street in the industrial. Nice B&B, living expenses under 2,000 people for 2,000 for two people, including $240 in medical costs. Good for you. I'm with Bill on that, enjoying it. Now, Doc, you're hilarious on the Ahihique rap lyrics. Ahihique. It's such a small town that I've actually met Katie Ibarra 3 times while walking in Chapala. Yeah, Katie Ibarra, she's on the up and up. Yeah. Yeah, and let's go back to that. Ahihique is very small. And it's just a little too small for me. And when you get in a small town like that, everybody thinks they know everything about you. They don't know anything. Bill, how about another 5-minute origin story of how BDL came to lay down roots in Mexico? All I can say is briefly, I'm going to try to do this in 30 seconds. I came to Mexico when I was in college. The Mexican people treated me better than anybody had treated me in all my life in the United States. And when I figured out I was working online, and once I figured out that I could live anywhere in the world, I thought of Mexico as being a first choice place to live. So I moved to Mexico, where people treated me like a wonderful person when I lived in San Luis Potosi for 9 weeks as a college student. So I came here to live. What, Bill, Americans telling you that? The irony. Yes, sir. Yes, it's funny. Axel, do I pay customs tax on stuff when I move to Mexico? For example, if my daughter sends me clothing, I'm not sure, but I got a DHL package. When I bought my boots. And I bought a lot of stuff on DHL. But I bought my boots about a month ago. They were $150. And for the first time, DHL charged me about $15 extra. I think that was tariff money. Also on my notes, Mexico's starting to charge cruise people that take a cruise to Mexico and get off the boat. They are paying a $5 tax now. So yes, I think that the tariffs are showing some effect now. Hey, Bill, when you going to visit? I don't know. Let me take a screenshot. I just took a screenshot of that. Let me look it up on the map and I'll tell you. Dora Ray, Bill, you are so real. Thank you. Okay, now if you have made it this far, this is the part of the video you want to see, because I got some video clips coming up now that are going to knock your socks off, especially if your name. Oh man, I am missing video clips. Okay, here we go. Now I'm just going to go back here just a bit. That's not where I want to go. I think here we go. Let's try. Okay. Now that's the whole plaza. That's not what I want to show. Here we go. Let's try this. Okay, I think this is what I want to show. Okay, the building over there on the right that's colorful and painted many different colors. So there's a ton of food to eat inside and outside of that building. That is the Mercado. That's the Hidalgo Mercado. Okay, now here we go. Here we go. So let's go inside the Mercado. I've taken you inside to many markets, and look at these people chowing down. Oh yeah, these people are chowing down. This is Wednesday at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. People, oh, this guy's giving me free pork. Yeah, he's turning me on to free pork. He's saying, sit down, have a seat, chow down. This lady's eating soup. And surprise, look at this. These people are chowing down. The food was very good. Look at this guy. He's chowing down. This guy's chowing down. These two ladies chowing down. This guy is all face down right in that bowl. There were lots and lots of places to eat in the market, inside and out. And what really surprised me were the number of Chinese restaurants. There were lots and lots and lots of Chinese restaurants, egg rolls, all that Chinese stuff. I don't know what the name of it is, but it was all there. But look at all that food. But what was, I said no, thank you, because nobody was there. They got all that food. Nobody's there. Not good sign. We're going to get back to some other China. I went to like 5 different Chinese restaurants, and let's see here. People are. I got to click these buttons over here because people are subscribing to the channel. Char Williams just contributed $21 to the channel. Thank you very much, Char. And Alita Gardner just contributed $20 to the channel. Thank you for contributing to the channel, Alita and Char. I greatly appreciate those donations. But first of all, let me thank everybody for showing up today, telling me I got boogers in my nose, telling me you don't want me here, telling me you love me. Tooth Fairy telling me that Mexican men look great, but I look better than all Mexican men. Yeah, that's all right. That's why I show up on Saturdays. Now, I got some more. Okay, so you can eat at all the places that I just showed you, but you can eat in the market or outside. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, well, I can do that in a minute, but you can eat outside of the market. This is right outside of the market. It's 1:00 in the afternoon. Look at these people chowing down. Look at these people chowing. These people don't even look up. Ain't nobody looking up. Everybody looking down. I'm going to stop that and play it again. Look at everybody. Everybody eating is looking down. They ain't looking up. They ain't looking up at nobody. Look at that. These people are, look at that lady in the pink shirt. She ain't looking up. Look at the man in the cowboy. He ain't looking up. He only looking up to find the sauce. Yeah. These people, nobody looking up. Everybody chowing down. Now, here's another Chinese restaurant. This is on a side street. And there are people in this Chinese restaurant. That's a good sign. When you see people in a Chinese restaurant eating the food, I'll eat there. I go into a Chinese restaurant, they got all that food, ain't no people in there. I ain't eating there because I don't know what they do with all that leftover food. Whew, that's what I'm talking about. I got to get real. If you got a whole bunch of food in your restaurant and nobody there, what do you do with it after 3 or 4 days and nobody being there? I'm just saying. So I'm going to put up this video this week, and I'll show a lot. In fact, okay, I took this trip to Irapuato, Mexico, and on my camera, I got 95 videos, and on my secret glasses, I got another 30. So I've got like 130 video clips. I think I'm going to break it up into 2 videos, one about the city and the plazas, and the other about the food, because I've got like 30 food videos. So let me think about that. And I was looking for this video right here earlier. I thought that I did not upload it, but here it is. This is the bathtub in my room at the hotel. Yes, I just put all the shampoo that came for free in that bathtub, filled it up with very hot water. It looks like this bathtub even has steps leading up to it. Yeah, oh yeah. This was a very good trip. So I would say this trip, and I'm going to back up just a bit. I'm going to say Irapuato, Mexico is surely worth a 3-night stay. You can just walk around and eat some food, walk around, eat some more food on that plaza. They had a Sears right on the plaza. It's very flat, and I like to emphasize no cobblestone. If you're a bike rider, a jogger, a walker, the place was very, if you're in a wheelchair, I didn't see any problems with up and down issues or little skinny sidewalks. It was wonderful. Now my hotel was about a 10-minute taxi drive from El Centro, but it didn't hold me back. So there you guys. And that was my trip. And I'll say it again. It's definitely worth surely a 3-night stay. Okay, now here we go. Okay. Elva, be careful. Trump is a psychopath. Just built Alligator Alcatraz to house brown and black people. There's nothing in America. Most of the people can barely make living there. And she's very right. That's crazy what's going on. It's crazy. They want to throw they're going to start. Trump's going to start with the Latinos. He wants to get all 65 million out of the United States, whether they're legal, illegal, or U.S. citizens. He wants to get rid of them all. And once he gets rid of all of them, then he's going to start going for black people. And then he's going to get rid of all the gay people. Transvestites first, and then the gay people. He wants to get rid of them all. Yeah, it's dangerous up there. I don't believe it. It's crazy. Thank you, Tooth Fairy, for bringing it up. Good morning, Ms. Lady. Good morning, Ms. Lady 309. Happy to see you. And look who's here. La Dolce Vita Ciao from Italy. Great to see you here, girl. And here you go. Ms. Lady, good morning. Bill from California. Can I hang out with you when I come to Mexico? Yeah, Ms. Lady, we can get together for breakfast. I don't hang out with people, but we can do a breakfast. And I'll tell you what I know. In El Centro, here in Morelia, we can have a good time. But I don't hang out with anybody. Axel Foley, to blend in Morelia, what clothing should men wear to blend in? Just put on some jeans and a t-shirt. When I go anywhere, I have a baseball hat. It's black. It doesn't have anything on it. It doesn't say Dodgers, doesn't say New York, doesn't say LA. It doesn't say anything. I never wear hoodies or t-shirts with anything on it. This hoodie, it's red. That's all. It doesn't say Cubs, Bengals. It doesn't say anything. And when I'm out in a town shooting video, I wear a black t-shirt and some sweatpants and some boots. That's what I wear. Sometimes I have jeans and a black t-shirt and a black baseball hat. That's it. I don't have any insignias, no signs. I don't wear stuff that says Chicago on it. I don't have anything identifiable on me that would tell anybody I'm an American. Nothing. Or that I'm affiliated with anybody. and I try to look as poor as I can. The most expensive thing that I look like I have on is my boots, but they're construction boots. I got construction worker boots on. That's what I wear. Yeah. Tony, hey, Bill, how often does a well-dressed guapo extranjero like yourself get attention from the pretty Mexican ladies? Is it more than you would get in the United States? I dress like shit, Tony. I look poor. The only time I shave is on Saturday mornings before I go live or before I shoot a video. I never shave. This is dressed up. What you're seeing here, Tony, is dressed up. When I'm out walking around, I never wear a shirt like this. I never wear a nice hoodie like this. I never shave. Usually I might look like this, but hey, I get laid a lot. Put on this hat, and grow my beard out with my gray hair on my face, and an old nasty hoodie, and some nasty sweatpants. Ain't no woman want none of this. But I tell you what, take this off, put on this nice shirt, put on some nice jeans, shine my shoes. Yeah, then I get some play. I don't want no play. I don't want nobody looking at me. Tony, I ain't advertising, man. I'm not advertising. I love myself too much to advertise. And I'm going to say this. For every woman that I don't pick up or that don't pick me up, I save $20,000. Yes, that's how I look at it. I see some hot woman with a hot body, pretty face, and all that kind of stuff. I think, ooh, I just saved $20,000. Mary J, thank you so much for contributing to the channel. I love your videos. They're so informative, accompanied by fine wit. Mary J, thank you very much. And thank you, everybody that showed up and just click the like button and just show up and to share your love and joy and to share the concept of e pluribus unum, from many comes one. Yes. Could I live there for under $1,200 comfortable in rent and food on a retirement budget? Virgil, I'm not going to say who it is, but somebody joins us every Saturday. This person joins us every Saturday. They live in Morelia, and they say that their expenses per month is right around $900 a month. I'm going to say my rent today is about $477 a month. Okay, so let's say I had your budget $1,200. Okay, so that leaves me with $700 a month. So you pay electric, gas. That's going to be another $50 a month. You're up to like $550 a month. Okay, $550 a month. I'm trying to think out what else you got. Your rent's paid, gas, electricity. All you got left is food. I mean, so if you can find, I have a one bedroom, two bathrooms, great view, fully furnished. I'm paying $477 a month. I'm going to say the key to living cheap in Mexico is to find the right rental spot. Because you can get ripped off. You can come down here and get ripped off. And yeah, but yeah, $1,200 unless you're doing a lot of cocaine and heroin. Of course, fentanyl is a lot cheaper. Buying prostitutes. Okay, now let me say this also. Okay, let me take a step back. But $1,200 is in the ballpark unless you have a big drug habit. Okay, now I want to go back to this. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so I'm at the bus station in Irapuato. And then we're, as soon as we get out of so I leave the bus station and the taxi's taking me to the hotel. Now watch this video. The taxi's taking me to the hotel. And I look over, and at this point, it's about 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm in the taxi headed to the hotel, and I see this hot woman on the corner dressed in really tight, sleazy clothes. It was just, she was hot woman, tight, sexy clothes, 11 o'clock in the morning. So I looked over, and usually I'm not shocked like that. And I said, damn, I just looked over. I said, damn, woo. But then I looked a little bit closer, and it wasn't just her, but it wasn't just her, but there were like 6 of these women, and they were all kind of standing on the same corner, kind of looking around, and all of them were dressed hot. All of them looked good, and they were all on the same corner. But it looked like they were all doing something the same, but they were all kind of independent. And then I looked up, and there was a sign up above. It said hotel. Ho. And I'm going to put an emphasis on ho. You hear what I'm talking about? Hotel. 11 o'clock in the morning, Irapuato. I think that was a house of hoes for the hotel. I haven't seen a hoe. I didn't see any hoes in Mazatlan. I know they got to have some. I haven't seen any hoes in Morelia. I saw a lot of hoes in Puerto Vallarta. I used to live 2 blocks away from the hoe house. Yeah, that was a trip. But that was shocking. And it was 11 o'clock in the morning. The hoe house. The hoe house was open and active. And that had to be about 5 blocks from the bus station at the hotel. That was funny. That was striking. Reality, hoes. Woo! I should make a video about hoes in Mexico. Lawhoff just contributed $20 to the channel. Lawhoff, thank you very much for contributing to the channel. I greatly appreciate that. I know your real name. And Lawhoff was just here in town. I don't know if you left yet, but she was here for a week. I don't know if she's on her way out now. She says she's coming back. Stay longer. When you come back, we'll have to do breakfast. Let's go back over here to comments again. Okay. Let's go back over here. I said thank you to Mary J. If you guys show up, I don't recognize that you're here. You click that like button, you contribute money, and I don't say thank you. Tell me if I got a booger in my nose. MJ told me. She said, "Man, I don't like the booger in your nose. Let me know. Thank you so much." Now here we go, Virgil. Thank you for the awesome videos of your hard work. I appreciate all that you do. Biba Mexico Gary. Thank you so much. My pleasure. I just want to do a good job. Thank you. Depends. Yeah. Manny's right, Virgil. It depends. You got to find the right place to stay and budget. Yeah. Okay, Char Williams. I'm so jealous of that tub. Oh, that tub was the bomb. Oh man, I wish and I'm going to find a hotel in Morelia with a tub. Yeah, I might have to hook up with some woman just for maybe that old lady down the street. Maybe she got a tub. I hook up with her just for the tub day. Uh-huh. La Doce Vita, Bill, thanks for the Magic Jack tip. They now have an app, worked like a charm here in Italy, calling my bank in the U.S. Then my son called me from Indonesia on my new computer. Grazie. Yeah, I turned La Dolce Vita onto Magic Jack. I've been using Magic Jack. Magic Jack is a phone app. You can use it on your computer or you can get the app. I use it on my iPhone all the time. It costs $36 a year. I didn't know you could use it in Italy or internationally, but I have a 415 area code for downtown San Francisco. I've had that same number about 25 years now, $36 a month. And with it, I can call all over the United States and Canada, and $36 a year. It was a great investment. And my girlfriends are contributing to the channel. Thank you, hot girls, for contributing to the channel again. That $10 Rini. Woo! Rock my world. Rock my world. Hey, Ms. Lady 309. Awesome. Manny boy. That's wild and sicko. Uh-huh. He said only, yeah. Hey, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Old growth, peace, Manny. Okay. A lot of hey, but hey, no need to appear conspicuous and have money anywhere. Now, let me say this. My cousin was living in Guadalajara. Yeah, she was living in Guadalajara. She's an internationally known artist. And she knew the photographer for Mother Teresa from when they both, my cousin and this woman, both taught at the first all-female college in Saudi Arabia for 2 years. So so my cousin moved to Guadalajara, and this woman came to visit her, and they went to visit downtown Guadalajara at 2:00 in the afternoon to the main plaza where the cathedral is. And the visitor lady, the photographer, Mother Teresa's personal photographer, she had on her grandmother's gold chain on. Big gold chain around her neck like Mr. T. White girl. Older white girl, skinny. She was about 65, thin. So it's noon in front of the main cathedral on the plaza in Guadalajara. 3 guys run up to her. They pull off her grandmother's gold chain and run into the cathedral, and they pulled her down so hard she hit her head on the plaza ground. She started bleeding, and they ran into the cathedral with her grandmother's gold chain. What was she thinking? Shit, I don't wear no gold chain. I don't wear it. I don't have any jewelry. That makes it easy. I don't have any jewelry. I don't have any. I don't wear it. No, I look poor. Wherever I go, I look poor. And then nobody bothers me. I just look like a poor old black man. That's it. Most people think that they just want to put a dime in my cup. That's it. They don't mess with me. She thinks so she speaks. Beautiful footage, Bill. Irapuato is only 2-hour flight from Merida. I plan to visit Guanajuato one day. My Spanish teacher lives there. Thank you for highlighting these little known gems. And thank you, she thinks so she speaks, for contributing to the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I will be calling you this week for an interview, but you're very welcome. And let me go back to something here. Let me go back. Something that I left out. Let's go here and let's go back to this map. Okay, Irapuato. And she thinks so she speaks. Just mentioned Guanajuato. Guanajuato is a state, but there is also a city called Guanajuato. And on the map, you can see it right above Irapuato. The big letters are the name of the state. The little letters, Guanajuato, that's where the city is. Now, I know from experience that you can get a taxi from Leon to Guanajuato. That's like a 30-minute drive. So if you visit Irapuato, go to the plaza, eat a bunch of food, you could be in Guanajuato in about 30 minutes later. Leon and Guanajuato is an excellent visit. And that's worth another 3-night stay in Guanajuato. Then you want to visit Leon, which is the leather capital of Mexico. To save your money, take an empty suitcase before you go to Leon. That's the leather capital, all things leather. And notice that Irapuato is very close to San Miguel Allende at the same time. And notice that San Miguel Allende is very close to Querétaro. Querétaro, Querétaro. I can say it. I learned how to say it. But look at all that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots, all within an hour of one another. All you have to do is find a spot and then visit all that. You could be in that whole little 5-city Irapuato, Querétaro, San Miguel Allende, Guanajuato, Leon. You could hit that area and just be, I bet you could be there for like 2 weeks and be prepared to shop till you drop. And you got it here from Bill the Geek at the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. Yeah, we tell you about the joys of e pluribus unum from many come one, and the joys of living in Mexico, in the happiest place to be on the planet. Let's get back over here, see what's going on now. Okay, now. Okay, I'm a little lost here. I'm looking around. Oh, I'm looking around here. Okay. Hold on. Okay, we clicked that. Okay, here we go. Ms. Lady, Manny Boy, breakfast works for me. I'm an early morning. There you go, Ms. Lady. Come on down. Let me know 10 days before you get here, or 10 days before we do breakfast. Yeah. Axel, what street crimes do you hear about in Morelia? I don't hear about any street crimes. I've been here a year. I don't hear about any street crimes. Okay. But I mind my own business. I just leave here to go to the tienda. Then I come back here, think about videos, write scripts, do SEO. I'm not out in the streets. I don't hear about any. I don't hear about any. None. Now, thank you for just being you wonderful wit and content. We love you, your boogers all. Thank you so much. ACC2, Ola just returned from Tijuana. Rented a car in Tijuana and drove to Ensenada, crossed the border by foot from San Diego. Good for you, Olivia. Buenos dias from California. Love your videos. You crack me up. Thank you for joining us, Virgil. My expenses are $800 a month. I live in an affluent part of town. Wrap around, balcony, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, large, modern. My view is phenomenal. Glass doors surround me. No noise. On the 5th floor with an elevator. There you go. Tooth Fairy just laid it. Virgil, Tooth Fairy just laid it out for you. So she's paying all of that. If your budget is $1,200, that's all of her expenses, all of it. That means you pay for everything. Virgil still have $400 a month for your crack, your cocaine, your heroin, your fentanyl, and you can get a hooker. You can probably get 2 more hookers in on that budget every month. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, Virgil, come on down. Have you seen mixed couples in Morelia? What? American men, Mexican women, or American women, yeah, they got Mexicans don't care. Mexicans are your Joe Blow Mexican individual is all about e pluribus unum. You know, it's like Axel's like Sly and the Family Stone. Everyday people. I'm not going to sing it because it's copyrighted. Look it up. Sly and the Stone, everyday people. I am everyday people. So-and-so with the black one, so-and-so with the white one, so-and-so with the Mexican, so with the American. And then he says, different strokes for different folks. We got to live together. Hoo. Ha. Hoo ha. That's Fred Sanford. Everyday people is Mexico. Only just like in America, the United States, Mexico is in America. North America is where Mexico is. So there's some wackos. They might pop on my show on Saturday, talk about they don't want me to be here. That's okay. I got those in the United States too. But here in Mexico, most people are loving. They don't care who you with. It's like Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. What they say? Love the one you with. Love the one you with. That's what they talking about in Mexico. E pluribus unum. We all come from one. Everyday people. Hey, that was the good thing about growing up in the 60s, man. You young people missed out. Is your cousin Elizabeth Catlett by any chance? No, she is not. Axel. Bill, when you make local purchases, do you use cash or credit card or both? For example, when you go to breakfast. Okay. Here's what I do, Axel. Okay. After my broadcast today, I'm going to go to the Tienda. And I'm probably going to spend about $25 buying this and that and this and that. So I'm just going to take that in pesos. I could pay them with plastic. I'm going to say, I think last Friday I went to breakfast with a friend of mine. And we had 2 people. We had breakfast in a nice restaurant. That was 600 pesos. I paid that in cash. I had the money with me. I had 600 pesos. So, okay, now. So I go to the tienda, the little market, every day. I always Do that in cash, always. When I'm going to go big shopping on Sunday, I'm going to use plastic for that. I always go to La Comera. I always use plastic there. When I went to the hotel, I paid my hotel. Usually the hotels, I pay them with plastic. But usually I'm carrying, don't tell anybody, but usually I always am carrying like 500 pesos. It's like $25. I'm always carrying $25. I always carry 500 pesos if I'm on the street. But if I'm on the street, I never carry plastic. Never. I only carry plastic if I know I'm going to go get money out of the money machine, or if I know I'm going to go to the grocery store for major purchases, or I always carry plastic if I'm traveling on the road, mainly for hotel, but also in case I have a medical event when I'm on the road. Maybe I break my arm. Maybe I have a heart attack. Maybe I get colon cancer when I'm on the road. Maybe I have a drug overdose. Got to go to the hospital. They need like $1,000, $2,000. And then I just pull out my plastic. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell no criminals that Bill the Geek. If you see him away from Morelia, he got plastic. Don't tell him. So day to day, I never carry my plastic pretty much ever. That's just something else to lose. I never carry my passport. I never carry my permanent visa with me unless I'm on the road. That's all. That's just something else for me to lose. There you go. Let's see what else be happening. Good of you for giving props to those hard-working hoes. Always nice to know they are there to help us single guys get through a hard night when we... That's funny. God bless the hoes. Yeah, I hear you. Rudy Clemens, we were just talking about you. Ola, Rudy, we were talking about you at the beginning of the show, and God bless you with your upcoming surgery. Great to see you here. Look, Bill, I have been here for over a year and never worry about my jewelries. I wear 24 karat necklaces, sometimes 24 karat bracelet. And I think when you're black, they think you're poor and it's not real. That's funny too. Right on. Hey, Bill, do small tiendas sell neighborhood newspaper? The answer is yes. Are small local newspapers a thing in Morelia? Most definitely. And there are several different ones. Here's Jamie in Montreal. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Just got in. Welcome, Jamie. The second day I arrived in Jamaica, they attacked me, tackled me to the ground, ripped off my bracelet from my wrist. Arrived in Paris, France. They robbed me. Never in Morelia. Yee-hoo, there you go. Tooth Fairy, you do tell, and thank you for sharing. I need a one bedroom. There you go. My rent is, that means pesos. My rent is 12,000 pesos a month. Shut up, Gustavo. He's a good person, and he's welcome. Thank you so much. I'm catching up here. My family is from Michoacan, and people like Bill are welcome. Thank you so much. And for those of you that don't know, Michoacan is a state like Ohio, and Morelia is a city in the state of Michoacan, and Morelia is the capital of Michoacan. Okay, now here we go. We got a lot going on here. Actually, I always paid with American Express or MasterCard. The produce markets I pay with cash. Okay. Do you have a bus pass, senior, for local distant travel? A bus pass. No, I just pay cash. I pay cash for my bus, but I do have a senior citizen discount card. Big up to all hoes everywhere. That's funny. David, hey, Bill. I have seen hookers hanging around outside a hotel near downtown. Yeah, don't tell me where that is. I don't need to know. I thought people were required to have identification when we are in Mexico. I carry my RT card. No, I don't. I don't carry my, no, in 20 years. If I'm going to take a bus ride, like a long on the road bus ride, like the one I took this week, I have my passport and my permanent visa with me. If I'm going to be on a bus on a trip, because sometimes you're on a major highway and the feds pull the bus over and they search everybody's bags and ask you for identification. But walking around town, I'm going to leave today, walk to the tienda. I ain't going to take no ID. In 20 years in Mexico, nobody has ever asked me for ID. I'm not saying that you shouldn't always carry ID, but I just don't do it. Thank you, Tooth Fairy. Alana, got it. Thanks. Okay, folks. Well, I'm going to put up a video about Irapuato Tuesday. It might be that might, but I'm going to show a lot more food. Irapuato is worth a 2 or 3 night stay just to eat food. Yeah, I'm thinking for football season, I'm going to get a hotel on the plaza, maybe an Airbnb, and just for college football, I'm just going to buy food. I'm going to get me some Chinese food, get me some quesadilla asada, take that all back to my room, eat that and watch college football. Yeah, maybe go down and bring one of them hoes back to my room. Yeah, maybe 2. What do you think about that? Woohoo! I'm only kidding. Only kidding. Okay, so that's all I got for y'all today. It was an excellent trip. The weather, again, is very good here in Morelia. It's July. I got on 2 shirts and a hoodie. I have on 2 pairs of socks. I have on 2 sweatpants. It's the day after July 4th. I'm not sweating. I'm going to leave out of here, walk to the tienda, walk. I'm not going to sweat. I love Mexico. I love Morelia. I love E pluribus unum, from many come one. Now, Bill, sometimes you're dealing with deportees. I think Gustavo is a deportee who is angry because he has been deported from the United States. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Sorry, dude, man. Sorry. Brian, pretty boy, another great Saturday. Hope you and all in the house this morning have a great weekend, and see you all next weekend. Peace and love to you all. Many hugs to you, Tooth Fairy. Bill, how much security deposit did you pay? Okay. For this place, okay, my rent, okay. I paid first month's rent, and that was 8,900 pesos. On top of that, the landlord wanted 15,000 pesos, which was weird. That was like, he wanted the amount. I pay rent, then he wanted that rent amount again. And then he wanted like a half month's rent on top of that, which was weird. It was weird, okay? Because usually like when I was in Mazatlan, I paid my first month's rent, and that same amount I gave as a deposit. And every place I've lived in Mexico, I always have gotten my full deposit back. In this case, the guy wanted 2 months. My first month, he wanted 2 months rent and a half. So anyway, it was a bit more than usual, but that's okay. Wish we had that weather here in Italy. Having a heat wave in Italy now, heading to Romania to get some cooler weather. Good for you, you world travel fool. Have a great weekend, everyone. See you all in a couple of weeks. Same to you, Brian. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hasta luego. So, you guys, I'm getting ready to head to the tienda, plan up my next trip and my next group of videos I'm going to put up this week. I'm getting ready to get out of here, man. Thanks for joining us today. If you're new here and you like this content, click the subscribe button. We do this every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. I always have video clips of my latest trip, and people ask me and everybody here questions about living in Mexico, residency, getting here, renting apartments, buying properties. It's all right here on the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. So I'm getting ready to go, you all. So love you all. All I can say is love you all. Adios. Hasta luego. Que te vaya bien. Thanks for showing up, clicking the like button, subscribing, donating to the channel. If you're coming in late and watching the replay and you want to donate to the channel, there's a link in the description below. Everybody eat some good food the day after the 4th of July, and I'll see you next week or in the next video. Thank you.